Today in our special episode, we'll be focusing on women's role when it comes into sports itself. And of course, one of the special sports that is actually having a great impact on women, which is hockey, ice hockey. With us, we would like to welcome Aisha, which is one of the players when it comes into the hockey team. We're really happy to have you here with us.
Thank you so much.
So Aisha, when it comes into being a player here, of course, and participating in hockey, maybe you'd like to tell the audience more before we continue in this episode about yourself. Maybe you'd like to introduce yourself to the audience.
My name is Aisha Aldyooly. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I'm a mother. I have a son, almost 3 years old. I finished my master's degree in business. I work in oil and gas sector, and I play hockey.
Yes. So Aisha, after listening to your introduction and brief information about yourself, being a mother is something really hectic. You know, you have to be, especially married at the same time, so you have to be, let's say, precise with your timing, with the husband, with the child, and everything. So being a part and participating in hockey, also hockey takes and consumes time. So how do you, let's say, manage to deal with that? Like, is it something difficult?
Well, it is, but I really manage my time. I mean, so I have like when I wake up, me and my son, drop him to school, go to work. When I finish work, I come directly to hockey, and my son, he comes because my husband also an athlete, so he totally understands, I mean, the sports. So he dropped my son here so I can see him after work. He watched me while I play, then we go home. You know, I really manage my time. It's a bit hard, but I really try to make time for me, my husband, and my son, but I manage it somehow.
It's really nice to hear from you now that even your husband is actually a player and he has a team that he's actually associated with in a specific game. Being in that, let's say, family and having a sport, which is something very important in your lifestyle, how do you find it? Because to be honest, we don't actually hear that there is a lot of families that the husband and the wife are actually in a specific team and of course participating when it comes into that matter.
Well, okay, my husband is cyclist, the national team. Me, I play ice hockey and also the national team. So we both respect each other's time. So, for example, if we have training camps, me and my son would join. Like, I would take like a leave from hockey and we both can travel. When I have like a training camp or a tournament, you know, my family can come and watch me, you know, they can be a part of it, but not really with me, you know, while practicing, just be there to cheer me.
Now, Aisha, if you want to talk about you participating in hockey, how do you find the experience? Since when did you join this game?
So I started playing hockey in 2008. So when we first started, the team was not really completed. We had like few numbers of players, so we stopped. So then in 2017, so it was a big gap between 2008 and 2017, we heard that the Winter Games Club are making up a new team, so I joined. And we finally had a complete team, and we joined our first training camp was in Czech Republic in 2017.
Now, Aisha, I've been seeing the girls, let's say, they're so enthusiastic when it comes into practicing and listening to the coach and everything. And especially there is a huge sound that you all make when there's a goal, actually. One of you, let's say, yes. So it's really scary, to be honest. At the beginning, when I was like hearing it, I thought there's something wrong. But then I realized it was, let's say, a cheering part. So how do you evaluate from 2008, as you just mentioned, until now, the awareness of the audience and awareness of women playing, especially on hockey and on the ice? Like, is it that aware that everyone is actually aware when it comes into the sport?
In the beginning, no, because you know it was very, very low awareness. I mean, everyone say why hockey, and we're in a Muslim society, so we're wearing hijab and everything. So no one would imagine, you know, wearing hijab and playing hockey. It just, you know, it's not the type of sport for a woman. It's hard, it's aggressive. And everyone think when you fall you would break, but no, I mean you're wearing full gear. So to be honest, I mean I don't want to mention one thing. One of the hardest thing I mean we faced is when joining the hockey, the equipment we're wearing it's very expensive, and we cannot find them here in Kuwait. We need to order them somewhere in US and anywhere, but not in Kuwait. So it's really expensive. So thanks to the club, I mean now they're offering everyone food equipment. So they're taking everyone's sizes and getting them from outside. So, and also before we don't have a ring for the...
Yeah,
we didn't have the ring. So thanks to the Winter Games Club, we now have
the ring itself and the ice skating ring itself. So it's really, Aisha, great to see that there is actually kind of awareness being held, especially for women, you know, because we've always seen that, especially in such game, that maybe neglecting women in a part, because men always used to have, let's say, the first in everything. So having women now participating in such matter is something really great to see such achievements. Aisha, maybe you would like to tell us more of the journey that you've been. You said that you've participated in Czech. So maybe you'd like to tell us about the experience. How was it? Was it nice? Did you manage to meet with the teams over there, having more of exchanging with experience and so on?
So our first training camp was in Czech Republic, as I mentioned. It was very nice experiment. It was our first, so we had no idea what to expect, what to see. We met the Czech Republic team. We even went to one men's match. It was very nice. It felt like really, you know, amazing.
It was really great to see that, actually, Aisha, and especially when you're talking about it, it's something really great to have this great experience and have this opportunity itself in order for you to share it with the audience and, of course, have a great, let's say, history on that. So, Aisha, when it comes also into the most important part, being a wife, and not only a wife, but also being a mother, this is something really challenging. And of course, we see that everyone always emphasizes on the part when a woman is actually a mother, she cannot do any kind of sport or she cannot achieve any kind of dreams. What do you, let's say when it comes to that matter?
Okay, it is very difficult, to be honest, but it is not impossible. If you want to do it, you can. You can manage your time, you can prioritize, everything can be managed.
Yes, so in the end, thank you very much for your time, and we wish you all the best luck when it comes into your life in general, and especially when it comes into hockey. And thank you so much, Aisha.